Yes, I dropped my camera a lot. Luckily, my One R is in its Iron Man suit. Well, the case kinda looked like Iron Man, so my lens is fine. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Hugh here from Creator Up, the #1 YouTube channel dedicated to 360 virtual reality filmmaking for everyone. I have been shooting with the One R production unit for almost a week now, and I have lots of hands-on experience to share. Insta360 is actually not allowing me to share any of my footage just yet until January 14th, which is the official embargo date. So a full in-depth technical review will be released at 14th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So hit the bell for the notification and subscribe if you have not. But they don't stop me telling you what I think of the camera. I'm not going to bore you with an unboxing video or reading press release like everybody else. I am going to be brutally honest to tell you what I think after I fly the camera, give the camera a bath in my fish pond, and strap the camera on top of my poodle and let him pee on it. Oh, not the camera, just on me. Modular design, a camera trying to be all. So the biggest selling point of the One R is its modular design. It can shoot 360 video in 5.7K 30 frames per second with H.265 compression in 100 megabit per second bitrate. The 360 Mod has two f2.0 7.2mm equivalent lens, and the casing is metal, not like One X, which is cheap plastic, and it can turn into a GoPro Hero 8 with a 4K 60 frames per second mod right here, and it's exactly like Hero 8. In January 15, they will also releasing a 1-inch sensor mod co-designed with Leica with a f3.2 14.4mm equivalent lens. I don't have it yet, but when I do, I will make an in-depth review of it. This makes One R the only sport camera with a 1-inch sensor, so if you are an action sport lover, this is huge. There are 3 packages you can buy right now, Twin Edition, which including the cord, the battery base, mounting frame right here, charging cable, lens cap right here, dual lens 360 mod, 4K wide angle mod, which will cost you $479.99. A 4K edition, which you can buy as well, without the 360 camera mod, which will cost $299. It is like a cheaper version of the GoPro Max, or actually the cheaper version of the GoPro Hero 8, with exactly $50 cheaper. Then a 360 edition without the 4K camera, which is $379.99, $40 more compared to the old Insta360 ONE X. The Leica 1-inch sensor version will be $549. 360 image quality. The image quality is definitely better than Insta360 ONE X with HEVC or H.265 compression on 100 megabit per second bitrate. GoPro Max is 70 megabit per second, so 30 megabit per second more data than the Max. It also has a better dynamic range thanks to the newly improved HDR video. I can't show you my result until next week, but I can tell you it looks real good. Although, don't confuse HDR with the industry standard HDR, which is Netflix and all the other HDR display use. There is no HDR in VR headset, And don't even bother submitting your Insta360 ONE R video to Netflix. It's not gonna pass. I think Insta360 should change their marketing language to better dynamic range instead of HDR. So all the other non-colorless, non-professional reviewers will not be making an inaccurate statement that the ONE R can do HDR. Well, it cannot, not by the professional standard. FlowState 2.0, a better 360 stabilization. Image stabilization is crucial for any 360 camera. If you are doing over capture for action sport, this really matters to you, more so than image quality. You can't tell 8K or 10-bit in an Instagram video, but you can surely tell bad stabilization because you will get sick immediately when you see it. I will have an in-depth comparison with GoPro Max and Kanda Coolcam 8K regarding stabilization, so stay tuned for that. The result is not what you think. What really makes FlowState 2.0 special though is how it deals with low light stabilization by removing motion blur in low light. Let me show you. Here we have me running like a madman on 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica at 11 p.m. at night. What you are looking right now is captured with the brand new GoPro Max. As you see my face, it is blurry every step I took. Look at the stores in the background. It is like an earthquake. Well, a common thing in California, but not that night. On the corner, we have a preview window of the Insta360 ONE R. Again, I can't show you the actual footage, but I can show you the idea how FlowState 2.0 works. As you see, my face is crystal clear compared to GoPro Max, same as the store in the background. Scale your screen up if you can't see clearly. So, it is no magic how Insta360 achieved this. You can also do that with any camera by going into menu, set the ISO high so you can keep a faster shutter speed. I mentioned that in this GoPro Max tutorial to show you how to avoid motion blur in filming when using GoPro Max. But Insta360 makes this automatically turn on and set the best settings for you when the camera AI detects you are moving in low light. So when you import the footage in your phone or PC desktop studio, if you apply AI remove grain to remove high ISO noise. In the PC desktop studio, you have the option to turn this off and use a better third-party noise reduction solution. Insta360 use AI machine learning to figure out the best way to automatically remove noise for you for free. Using AI to remove sensor noise does increase rendering time significantly, both in phone or on PC with NVIDIA GPU acceleration. It is recommended to have the latest iPhone or Android phone with A13 chipsets to increase performance, or run the option in PC desktop with NVIDIA GPU hardware acceleration. By the way, the new Insta360 Studio only support ProRes 422 for the ONE R stitch and render. It significantly increased editing speed in Premiere or Final Cut Pro X with no compression and virtually no loss of quality. Thank you, Insta360. You finally listened to the professional editor's request. No more proxy is needed if you are on a Mac or on a high-end PC. 360 photo. Night shot, night DNG merging. Taking 360 photos got an upgrade as well. Now introduce night shot. If you're familiar with Kanda Coolcam 8K right here, DNG8 specifically, is mostly the same. Instead of using 8 DNG, ONE R just decided to use 9 and call it night shot. On the day of releasing, night shot merging and DNG to JPEG export will work already directly on mobile app in both iOS and Android. A step ahead of the game compared to Kanda. How is the quality though? Well, you need to wait till January 14 to find out. I hate the embargo. Trust me guys, I want to show you the results so bad. As a matter of fact, I had to reshoot the entire video last night and cut out all the sample footage. So I did not really sleep at all. But the NG9 or night shot looks great. It really hit Coolcam AK hard on this one. I thought Kendall had this patented. Well, I guess not. And don't worry, Coolcam lovers. Insta360 ONE R, even with night shot or HDR photo mode, still only captures 6K to 60 photos. Coolcam AK capture 8K, so it still has better details. Finally, IPX8, waterproof to 5 meters. One of the biggest complaints of Insta360 ONE X is not waterproof at all. So you cannot bring it to surf, to dive, or anywhere near water, which is half of the activity people do on vacation. Dive housing is great but not practical. They are cumbersome to use and require special care to maintain. If you just want to do a quick and dirty dipping into the water shot like this one, ONE X is a no-go. ONE R fixed that. Even better, you can focus better underwater compared to GoPro Max. When I first received my camera, the first thing I do, you guess it, I drop the camera in my fish pond. I have a full 360 underwater camera comparison with View XR underwater housing, Insta360 ONE X underwater housing, GoPro Max, and the ONE R. Check the link when it's become available right here. So, there is one drawback. The ONE R right here is a modular design. So when it combined together, it is waterproof. But when it separates, it is not. And water goes into the little connector right here between module. So after each water activity, make sure you separate the module as soon as possible to clean the residual water with paper towels and dry clothes. Protect your investment and taking care of your camera is very important. Professional audio solution with AirPods and Mic Adapter. Are you a Mac user? If so, you will love the ONE R for audio solution. Let's face it, the camera should do camera's job, which is capturing video. Audio should be captured with other professional capturing devices. ONE R allows USB-C to microphone adapter, sold separately, to connect your professional audio equipment via 3.5mm jack and sync audio monitoring using Apple AirPods, which is pretty smart for 360 production. Plus, you can control your camera remotely using Apple Watch. Now, you just got more reason to get an Apple Watch and AirPods and wave. Disclaimer, I don't own any AirPods and I'm broke as spending all my money on new 360 camera so I can make review for you. So maybe give me a like and say thank you in the comment section. ONE R Aerial Edition. Do you know that Insta360 ONE R also has Aerial Edition? Yes, you can purchase drone mod for both DJI Mavic Pro 1 or DJI Mavic Pro 2. Here is the mod for Mavic Pro 2. As you see, the installation is straightforward. There are two cameras separate top and bottom right here. The core unit sits on the side of the drone and the battery unit sits on the other side of the drone. Combine two lenses, you can stitch out the drone completely. Here are some sample footage shot by Insta360. The benefit of this setup is to film indoor and low altitude flight. Before ONE R, there's no way to film indoor as it will be impossible to replace the sky indoor or anywhere has objects taller than your drone. I will receive my unit in a couple days and I will run an in-depth testing for you. If you are in Los Angeles and you want to collab for some Aerial 360 content, hit me up. Your boy is a pro. One thing I have to point out, The One R mod for Mavic Pro 2 block the GPS sensor as you have to fly without GPS, which is pretty dangerous. So I would recommend to get the DJI Mavic Pro 1 version, which will not block the GPS sensor. This thing is very light and it wouldn't be any issue. I will review both the Mavic Pro 1 and Mavic Pro 2 mod, so stay tuned. One R 3D VR180 mod. If you are a long-term followers of this channel, you know I specializing in 3D VR180 production. I have not reviewed a VR180 camera for a while, and here we go. One R is also a 3D VR180 camera. You can purchase 3D mod and turn this into a VR180 camera, just like what you see right here. If you have the Insta360 EVO, then you don't need this. They are mostly the same. Even the same resolution, both 5.7K, and has the exact same workflow. But if you don't own EVO, and you want to venture into the wonderful 3D world and create content for VR headset like Oculus Go and Oculus Quest, then 3D mod will be an excellent option for you. You do get H.265 compression, ProRes render, and some sweet low light and HDR features that are unique to the One R. I will do a review soon, so don't worry, that is my personal favorite feature. Comment below and tell me your favorite feature of One R and which mod you are going to get. 1-inch sensor Leica Mod, 2x 1-inch sensor 360 mod. So the most exciting thing is the upcoming Leica 1-inch sensor mod. When I receive the unit, I will make an in-depth tutorial. Doing the exclusive interview with CEO of Insta360, he told me his team are working day and night on developing the 2x 1-inch 360 mod that with a longer core unit and a bigger battery pack. This will be the prosumer or even professional solution for 360 filmmaking. It will probably be under $1,000 and has a better image quality, maybe even better than the brand new Canon Coolcam 8K. There is no release date just yet and it is not an official confirmed information, but it will help if you comment on this video and show your interest in the prosumer mod. So Insta360 knows you are out there and you want this. Your boy here will fight for it for you if I get your supports. Consumer, better bullet time. Yes, this is a long first impression as One R is feature packed. I want to cover as much as I know, so you don't need to look anywhere else for more information. And these are all hands-on information as I tried them all. Bullet time got an upgrade. Now it keeps the horizon level no matter how you spin it. This is great for people who do not have crazy arm strength, get the viewer not getting a headache watching your bullet time. It also has what they call dynamic stitching, which will correct the parallax and color exposure difference between the two lenses when one of them is facing the sun. Yes, One R bullet time is a lot better than your 1x bullet time. Starlapse. So, star trial photography is a very hard professional skill set, but now Insta360 makes it a touch of button for you to capture the same effects. Sometimes I'm scared. Eventually, Insta360 will take my job and replace it with AI. Look at this official result created by the camera. It is pretty good. I am waiting to get to Joshua Tree National Park to do one of these star trial and post a tutorial on it. So if you are a nighttime photographer and live in California and want to collab with your boy, hit me up on Instagram. Let's help each other out. Consumer, stop motion. Check this out.
Run.
Cool, right? It already looks amazing and it will probably blow up on Instagram just like the bullet time. This is all AI generated with your phone with a tap of a button. Pretty crazy, right? AI, the new ONE R app. So, one common theme of this ONE R camera and its mobile app is AI based. It is a smart camera that can do basic edit for you, sometimes better than you. Within the mobile app, you can click this button to let AI figure out all the key points for you by recognizing people, points of interest, landmarks, moving cars, and cut the video for you and do the reframing animation for you with easy ease and transition. You can point to track a target like a snowboarder and train the AI to track it better. You can auto frame and auto time shift for you. The app is really trying to take my job. AI denoising, AI tracking, AI reframing, AI color with color plus, AI wind reduction for clear audio, and AI find my dog, like this video. Well, what is AI? Take color plus for example. Insta360 trained their machine to learn all the popular Instagram posts, extract their color palette, and apply it to your video or photo based on similarity. If you're like me, don't use Color Plus. Develop your own color palette and shoot with log, which ONE R shoot beautiful and flat log, and edit manually instead of AI. Do things the hard way. It might take longer, but that is every true artist does. I think AI kill creativity and make everyone lazy to learn new creative skills. But as I don't want to fall behind on Instagram, I will teach you how to AI edit with the ONE R in the next tutorial. Useful features. ONE R has voice control just like GoPro Max and support multiple languages, not just English. It has quick capture and points to tracks for AI tracking. The touchscreen is tiny, smaller than GoPro Max or Candle Coolcam AK, but it is reversible, great for a vlogger, and better than GoPro Max. A touchscreen can pan around in 360 and has live preview. The 360 mod has Harden glasses for those of you like myself that love to drop the camera. If you are extra clumsy, put your camera in your Iron Man case in all time to avoid scratch your lens. Pricing. So Insta360 Twin Edition with 4K 60 frames per second wide angle mod, exactly like the GoPro Heroes 8 and the 260 mod, it is $480. Compared to buy it separately like Heroes 8 and GoPro Max, which together is $500 plus $350, that is $850. That is almost half the price. Again, I'm not saying that Insta360 ONE R is necessarily better than Heroes 8 or GoPro Max combined. They are different cameras for different jobs. I love my GoPro Max. I like it that I don't need to assemble them every time I need to film. It turns on and it just works. And I love the GoPro color. Nothing can replace my love for the GoPro color science. So what will you choose? GoPro Forever or Insta360 ONE R? Comment below. If you own Coolcam AK, you are lucky this time. Insta360 is not after the AK 10-bit market just yet, so Coolcam AK is still one of its kind to capture better photos and videos with a cumbersome workflow. Yes, I know, more tutorial on helping you to maximize the Coolcam AK is coming. Did I mention more cameras are coming during CES? If you want to wait, I don't blame you. I will report at Vegas tomorrow for the new release camera. Techie is releasing a new professional 360 camera with AK 10-bit 4-lens setup with an internal SSD and everything. And Lab Panel is going to release Pilot 1, a new 5G network-based AK360 livestream camera that has real-time stabilization on a drone like DJI Inspire. So you know all your options. But remember, it's not about what camera you have, but what is your skill set as a creator or a 360 filmmaker. Subscribe to learn more and hit the notification bell for the next ONE R hands-on unbiased reviews, tutorials, and sample videos. Give me a like if you find this video helpful, and I will see you in CES 2020 or next week, January 14th, for the official review.